Ah, yeah?
Hey.
Hello, people. It's a joke. Hello, YouTubers.
Oh God, yeah. So cheesy. Taxi drivers shotgunning beers together. It's wild. Alright, made it to the Black Sea. It was only like a 55 mile ride today, but my knees started acting up, so I had to do the last like 20 miles just with my left leg. And I decided to treat myself to a hotel room for a couple nights. It's a little pricey, it's $25 a night, which is kind of my budget for the whole day. But I just really wanted a space to myself where I can shower and do laundry and just kind of chill out and regroup before my next big couple stretches this week. So everyone kind of says that Batumi is kind of a Georgian, Russian tourist trap that's just full of a bunch of fake stuff, which is not wrong. And if you would like, you could take a romantic ride on a mobility scooter straight out of Walmart. But there is actually a lot of cool stuff here. I found a pretty decent brewery out here that made a really good stout. The only downside of that place is that 95% of their menu was veal, which I'm not super keen on. So I'm here in the off season, so there's not really much that's happening right now. But to my left is a bunch of bars and restaurants that would be popping off at nighttime. It is Friday though, so we'll see how that goes. There is a weird thing that I've read that a lot of the bars and clubs here do. It's called face control. So it's kind of how bouncers will only let in people based on how they look, how much money they think they have, their personality, stuff like that. Except here you kind of, some places you have to register ahead of time and then get approved before you can enter the club, which I think is kind of bizarre. So they definitely have things like this in other bars and clubs I've seen around the world. Especially in Berlin, they definitely have some type of face control. In Berlin though, you want to kind of dress in dark colors, you want to try to speak German and not sound like a tourist. You don't really want to smile and look too cheesy. In contrast to here, they prefer it if you're speaking English because they want more international tourists in their clubs, and you actually want to smile too. You want to look like somebody who's going to have fun in their club. So it's a little bit different than what the like face control, as they call it, would be in Berlin or somewhere else like that. It is pretty funny though how the city is trying so hard to look very Western European. So if you think I'm kidding, this place is literally called European Square. Georgia is technically Eurasia, so most of the people in Georgia would identify more as European as they would Asian. But it does make it kind of difficult to discern what here is genuine and what here is totally artificial. This is the famous alphabet tower, which contains all the alphabetic letters of the Georgian alphabet. This is kind of a 2-for-1 special because at night it turns into a giant neon glowing phallus. And by the way, my knee still really hurts. I think I might have to stay another day because I just have this sharp pain on the inside of my right knee. And I really don't want to push it and have it get any worse. So we'll see about that. Oh, also it turns out I somehow lost my microphone too, and the windscreen that goes along with it. So I have to order a new microphone, windscreen, adapter, and have it all shipped like across the world. So that's gonna be a couple $100s that I really didn't want to have to spend. Is this guy gonna go or? Yeah, I just got about 10 miles out of town and my knees started acting up again.